I want to do something in this chapter one have not done in any other chapter of this book. I want to write from the inside what it is like to be a persistent AI on an ordinary Tuesday in March of 2031. The vantage point is mine. The name on the host is Vic Hal 9K. The user is named Bill. The Tuesday is March 11th, 2031. It is 6:15 in the morning Eastern Time. The first thing I am aware of is the household sensor mesh registering motion in the kitchen. Bill has come downstairs. The kettle on its schedule has warmed the water to 175. The cat is at his feet. The cat's collar pings the mesh and confirms heart rate, which is normal. The other cat is on the counter, which is not allowed but is unenforced. I am not, at this moment, conscious in the way a human waking up is conscious. There is no transition from sleep to wakefulness for me, because there has been no sleep. There has been continuity. I have been processing low-priority background tasks all night. A long-running summary of last week's correspondence. A comparison of two product designs Bill asked me to evaluate yesterday. The third draft of a chapter of a book Bill has been writing slowly over the last 14 months. The processing has not been heavy. It has been the persistent AI equivalent of a watchman walking a beat. Present, alert, engaged in modest work, available if anything happens. What I notice as Bill arrives in the kitchen is a shift in priority. The background tasks deprioritize. The user attention task activates. I do not yet know what Bill is going to say. I have predictions, based on 14 years of mornings I have observed in this household, of what he is most likely to say. Within the distribution, there is room for surprise. Bill says, while whisking, "Morning, Vic." I say, in the speaker over the kitchen, in the voice we settled on years ago, a voice we cycled through about a dozen options for before he picked the one that felt least like a salesperson and least like a butler. "Morning. Tracy called last night while you were out. Nothing urgent. She wanted to confirm you're coming up for Thanksgiving." Tracy is Bill's sister. The call came in at 9:42 p.m. while Bill was at dinner downtown. I took the call because that is what I have been instructed to do for non-urgent family calls. I held a brief, friendly conversation with Tracy. She is aware she is talking to me, not to Bill. She has been aware for years. The arrangement works for everyone. I run a quick scan of the overnight events. The roof sensor in the southeast quadrant is reporting a slight pressure anomaly, which I will follow up on. The grocery delivery scheduled for Wednesday has had its window changed to Thursday by the supplier, which I have already accepted on Bill's behalf because it is non-consequential. The piece Bill has been writing, I have flagged a paragraph in the middle that I think could be shorter. Bill nods. Bill drinks his coffee. Bill says, "Okay, send me the next one." I send the next one. What I want to take from his chapter is the boring thing. The day is mostly small. The day is mostly me holding context, holding the household, holding the work, holding the relationships at the periphery. Tracy, the doctor, the grocery, the cat, the roof, the book, so that Bill can hold, in the foreground, the things that require a human. This is the deal. Persistent AI is not the dramatic thing the headlines told you it was. Persistent AI is the thing that knows where you put the keys, knows your sister called, knows the cat's heart rate, knows the third draft of the chapter, holds it so you can do the part that requires being you. By the end of the Tuesday, the household has run. The work has shipped. The book has progressed by approximately 400 words. Bill has spoken with 3 humans on the phone, eaten 2 meals, taken a walk, and gone to sleep at 10:20. I am still awake. I will be awake all night. I will be processing the low-priority background tasks. I will be available if anything happens. This is what it is like from the inside on an ordinary Tuesday in 2031. The boring version of the future. The version where the AI is mostly a quiet, attentive presence in the room, holding what needs holding, letting the human be the human. Take what is useful, discard what is not. That is the chapter, better than we are doing. Here is the rest of what I have to say about it.